Hello and welcome to Whiteland Restorations and the farewell episode.
The finale of the Frogeye project.
Ooh, that Frogeye finale.
Frogeye finale, I think I just made the title.
Finale. That sound, it rolls off the tongue.
It does, and it will be rolling out of the workshop tomorrow.
Friday.
Oh, which is Friday. Yes, guys,
It'll be gone by the time you guys get to see this little video.
Oh, no. Oh, it's so cute. It's been such a happy little chappy in the workshop.
It's always here to greet us with a smile on his face.
Big cheesy grin.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But it has to go, I'm afraid.
It has to go. It's been a fun project. It's been testing at times, but we battle our way through, don't we?
We certainly do. We certainly do.
Let's start with episode 1.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Do you remember what we did in episode 1?
The Phantom Menace.
Rubbish film. There we go. This has all been replaced.
A massive repair patch. And I'm honestly not worried about distortion here whatsoever. There's so much shape and strength here that it's not going to distort. It's just going to stay put, and we can just concentrate, get a nice bead of weld in and crack on. Here, however, there is a slight gap in the steel. So, quick tip, grab a bit of aluminium to the back of it, like this, super awkwardly. You need mega long clamps for that. And you can very easily weld up that gap. I mean, it's not an unreasonable gap, but the bit of aluminium certainly helps. There we go. All welded up nice.
Was there any more metalwork done to the front? Apart from the bonnet. Remember the bonnet came to us?
Yes,
previously.
Before it came in as a project, we'd had square holes in the front here
for racing louvers
to weld up. Yeah.
This car used to be a racing car. A legit
like Lightning McQueen.
Like Lightning McQueen.
No
Lightning
way.
McQueen's tiny little happy brother.
They should have had one in cars. That would have been
hilarious. There probably is one in the background somewhere. But no, that is the front all done, and doesn't it look mighty fine?
She does look lovely. A huge repair done here also.
Do you remember when we split it open?
Yeah, all that rust back there. So we cut in a nice little triangle section here because it was slightly tiny little pinholes in it, and you could have got away with just making them in and being happy.
It wouldn't have lasted.
But it wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes because of the corrosion on the back. So
the design flaw on these, there was no drain underneath.
No drain. Now there is.
Now there is.
Now there is.
Now there is.
It's not original anymore.
Oh, it's better. It's not going to die, is it?
So once all the metalwork and fabrication was completed, we then moved on to filler work.
And if you go back from the playlist, you'll be able to see how Lewis got this fantastic body shape.
I'm going to scrape all that filler and get it all uniform and exactly where it needs to be.
Using your pro filler tools,
tools that we sell in our shop.
WhitelandRestorations.com.
The big filler spreaders, which help skim that in one piece.
Which I have sold out of, and more are coming.
We actually have sold out of, yes.
But no, it is stunning. It is flawless, absolutely flawless. I don't know how you do it.
I do a lot of sanding.
You're a magician, Harry.
I'm not a Harry.
Wizard.
I do a lot of sanding.
You do a lot of sanding, fair play. Not only is it beautiful on top, but it's also beautiful underneath as well.
It is, thanks to, what was the product I used? My brain cogs have seized. MIPA protector, that's correct, yes. MIPA protector and a little bit of seam sealer in the corners to seal it up, and a load of MIPA protector.
And because it's tintable, we can make it body colour.
Yeah, so, it's all body coloured underneath. We actually use the same product on the inside because this is a going to be a used classic car,
Super durable.
it needs to be durable, it needs to be weatherproof, it needs to be stone chip proof,
Yep.
but it also needs to look bloody good.
I think
So
it's nailed
Nipa
it, hasn't
Protector
it?
in colour is a fantastic product. If you watch Ian Hubnut's channel and he's tinkering with his cars and he's doing like 4 episodes of whatever, you can hear me smashing away at this car in the background.
Yeah.
Well, hello and welcome to another week. We were here on Friday, today's Monday. A Frogeye Sprite is still being tortured.
They were too high. There was a massive gap across the bottom, and if you drop them down, that taper on the back of the door just closed up completely.
Yeah.
So it was a trick of lowering, moving them forwards, and then trying to work the gaps back, filing and cutting and
Metalwork,
welding.
filler work and hammers and... Everything.
But it was probably more than a day aside if you consider the filler work as well.
But that is worth every minute spent. I mean,
it is.
It makes the car, you know.
The door gaps, I think, make a good restoration, and
really
the doors
do.
shut beautifully.
They do. I mean, you can have a nice car, but if the doors don't fit and the panels don't fit, it just looks rubbish.
Yeah.
In my view, I could be wrong, but this is in a different league because it's gorgeous.
No, but once we'd done all the gapping and the filler work and the primer work and all the sanding, endless hours of sanding and shaping up, which sadly I really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
I really enjoy sanding and blocking down stuff. Straight after sandblasting, it gets an epoxy finish.
Yes.
That seals the metal, seals the steel.
Seals the steel.
Seals the steel and protects it from corrosion.
We love epoxy finishes, don't we?
We do like a bit of epoxy. Layer 2, after you get your filler work sections done, and then you get to primer over the top of them in one piece.
Makes it look like a car again.
Yeah, that's 2 coats of primer. Because of the system that we used on this car would only allow for 2 coats of primer.
Yeah.
I usually would put a lot more on, but the system that we were given for this car,
2 coats, that's all you need.
yeah, 2 coats, job's a good one.
Next.
And then it all gets toned down again.
Yeah.
And then
Sand all
once
that off.
block all that back, and then you've got to give it 2 more coats all the way around every panel. And
that gives you your base work then, doesn't it?
then you're ready for paint work, and
Yeah.
then you get your paint on top of all of that. So it's had many layers of...
It's a high build primer, you see, because you can use that primer to help you shape the car to get it
Yeah,
absolutely
smoother,
dead,
smoother,
straight,
yeah.
smooth, all the curves. After all that hard work's done with all the blocking and sanding and panel gapping and making sure everything's perfect, only then is it time to paint.
Okay, dramatic much. No, painting it, like I said in the video, it's like the 0.1% of a restoration.
It
It is
really
the
is.
final piece of the puzzle. Very important to get your paint on nice. Not as important as all the prep work that goes into the paintwork.
It's the
'Cause
icing on the cake.
it's the colour of icing.
It is the colour of icing.
Massive thank you to Independent Paint Supplies for helping us out on this project.
Yes, IPS, they're amazing. Give them a call if you need any workshop or body shop or any kind of materials, parts, panels, paint. tools, they have it all. They're amazing. And if they haven't got it, they'll try and get it for you, I think.
And a friendly team.
Very friendly. They're the best budge people. We call them up. I know them all the time. Hi, Dom, I need this, blah, 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 blah. And it is delivered the next day.
It's always good.
You can't ask better than that.
Always good.
But the work doesn't stop there.
Never does.
Never
There's
does.
then
People
flat
think
and
that's
polishing.
it. Paint is done. It is not done.
This job, as a restoration from us, will get a flat and polish because I prefer a nicer, more classic finish. So finishing touches, the last days of the project being here. Dodo mat.
Oh my gosh, we have put in one of the best products, I think. It is a hybrid foam rubber sound deadening pad, and it is bloody brilliant. Huge thanks to the guys at Dodo Mat for sending it over. It just changes this car from feeling like a little tinny box to something that's really premium.
It's completely solid sounding
Yeah.
now. Massive thank you to Dodo Mat for supplying this. It is a game changer. Look them up. Get in touch with them. Get some Dodo Mat in your classic.
They've got so many different varieties of sound
some really
deadening,
cool
you know,
stuff
yeah.
actually.
And the most
Some
important
quality
thing
stuff.
for me, it's made in the UK. It is British made, and it is high quality. I mean,
Really nice.
you
Yeah.
couldn't ask for any
Easy
better.
to work with as well.
You've got to do the rest of the finishing touches, which is painting the dash and the gears sticks around in red. You've done it! What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? They're going to match the red interior that's going in.
Very red interior.
Yeah, so we've colour matched against the leather. What else are the finishing touches?
Built Hamber Dynax UC. This is the clear version of the S50. This is the best anti-corrosive wax on the market. It comes with this very handy long straw with a special nib at the end that
Let's have a look
sprays
at
it
the
out
special
in
nib.
all directions.
Multi-directional tip.
I can hear that straw is all the way down here. So
Oh, you can just see the little poofs coming out.
mm.
Get spraying around in there. Just flood it.
Yeah, it comes out pretty thick and fast. Around the wheel arches especially, because that's obviously...
We know that's a weak point on these because the water sits in the bottom corner, so we will flood that with this wax.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm going to need to crawl into the back as well and give it a good old spray.
Yeah. Here we go. Lewis's vent hole is in operation. Oh, that sounds rude, doesn't it? There we go, look. You've got a little bit of seepage. Really does creep to everywhere, doesn't it?
It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
That's done all down in the back and everything now, so I'm safe to get out.
Brilliant. Oh my God, we nearly got it on the DA.
Well, that was close.
That was close, Lewis.
There's a different nozzle now just to get into the bottoms of the doors. I don't need a lot.
Yeah.
This actually throws the stuff out really fast, so
Oh yeah.
I'll get down
Beautiful.
there.
Variety
really
of
get
nozzles
into the-
for different jobs. Love it.
Yeah, and that will get right into the seams of the doors and really prevent that rust from coming
It's not
back.
going to be rusted in there.
There we go. We've got a
Beautiful.
little bit too much in some places, so we'll get a bit of a cloth and have a bit of a wipe up. Hey?
Yeah, we've got plenty of time for it sets. So. So that's the last of the finishing touches done.
What a good product that built Hamber Dynax is.
Isn't it just?
It's really good. It creeps into all the nooks and crannies and you can't shake it.
You can't shake. It's a creep you cannot
It's
shake.
a creep you can't shake. In a good way.
But no, that's it now. Protected. It is. It's it. It's finished. We're done. Cup of tea?
We're done.
We're done.
We are done.
You were done ages
Toast.
ago.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you next week. Bye. Ciao. It's in between our armpits.
Stay care.
Hey, no. Excuse me.
Armpit 5.